House of the Dragon opens onto a disputed succession scene. In the year 101 AC, 182 years before the birth of Daenerys Targaryen, King Jaehaerys, I call the lords of Westeros to King's Landing to see him officially announce his successor. Her son and brother have both, leaving the dynasty without very important male heir. And rather than appointing the next obvious in the line, his granddaughter Rhaenys Targaryen, the only child of the oldest child of the king, as a queen, Jaehaerys chooses the son of his second son, Viserys, to govern. This is a decision that sets the tone not only to the episode of the prequel to Game of Thrones by HBO, but also for the fate of the Targaryen dynasty. Nicknamed the Queen Who Has Never Been, Rhaenys graciously accepts his fate. Quick advance 9 years, and we meet 3 other women whose lives are defined in relation to men, whether they are fathers, husbands or son. Rhaenyra Targaryen is the oldest child of the king, and, for the moment, only, who has always had the impression of disappointing his father simply by being born. She does not particularly like the courteous lifestyle, and dreams of going up to the glory in combat in the back of her dragon. This does not matter, however, because power is very gendered in Westeros. As Rhaenyra's mother, Lady Aemma Arryn tells Rhaenyra at the start of the episode, the child's bed is our battlefield. The power of Aemma, and therefore of his daughter, lies in his ability to get pregnant and to wear a male heir. Nothing else matters. But as Aemma said to her husband shortly before going to work, it will be the last. She has suffered from multiple mortinities and false layers, and her body can no longer take pregnancies. And so she ceases to be useful for the kingdom, as illustrated by the bloodiest scene of an episode full of them. While Aemma tries to deliver a baby who is at the cheek, the Maester shoots the king aside and tells him that it is time to make an impossible choice. Who will live and who will die? What is most important, the potential of a little boy, or the real adult woman who screams in pain a few meters away? Significantly, no one asks Aemma his opinion on the issue. In fact, she is surprised and terrified when her husband kneels next to her, caresses her hair, and tells her not to be afraid, and nods to the Maester to start cutting. Aemma dies as the Maester performs a medieval cesarean on it, cutting itself directly into its stomach with only as many anesthesia.